Hey there, Average Bob here. Today I'm playing Satisfactory, showing you the monorail. I just recently built my first monorail on Twitch. Didn't watch any guides, so I figured out stuff on my own and made a bit of a mess of it, but I learned stuff. So first off, you need a station. You need to pop a train station down before you can place any of the freight stations. And they need to be facing the correct direction, depending on the direction of your locomotive. See the arrow? You make sure it's facing the direction of the locomotive for the locomotive to dock properly. If it doesn't dock properly, your automation will not work. And then you'll get a random train station name. And then you will need to connect it to power. Once you're connected to power, it powers both sides of the train station. And you can connect the other side to power and power another base or mining facility, what have you. So you can transfer power between the two, put them on the same network. So my other base over there, I have a bunch of power. It's very nice. It's transferring to my main base. But you only need one of the ends connected to power for the train station to work. So you need a station on each end to automate it. So here you have edit timetable. Each station has its own settings. Tell it to load, unload. You just do one load at a time, or you can load until the wagon is full, or just wait if you want to. You save, have a destination, save, then you turn on the self-driving, and it will do its thing whether you're on it or not. And for the freight stations, one that's not being used, you need to make sure that the toggle is in the right spot. So you want the unload to be unloaded, and you want, once this is done doing its thing, then I'll check it. See? And that's load. So we loaded onto the train. And then the train comes here to Venray Station, and it will offload. So some of the problems I had was having the train stations facing the wrong direction. I had this one facing the opposite direction, and that just won't work. The train will not automate correctly. It can't find the station because the locomotive and the arrow just don't line up. Another thing is you have to have two locomotives, one on each side, if you want to have just a two-stop train station. If you have three stops, or you do a loop, then all you need is the one, as long as it's going one direction, because then it'll loop around and always be facing the correct direction. But if you just have two stops, just going back and forth, switching directions, you need a locomotive on each side. And if you have other stations in the way, come on, there we go. That could cause it to experience issues too. And it will be tricky doing your route. Come on. Yeah, it's too short. It won't work right now. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. I haven't worked with multiple tracks, so I don't know what how the signals work very well, but like fluid transports, freight transports, they all work the same. Yeah, empty platform with rails here. Not a big deal. Just a little aesthetic thing if you want. And same with just the empty platform. Just takes up a little more space than the rail. That's pretty much what I've learned. If you have any suggestions or other things that you might have learned, let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one.